Hey, what's up guys? Brian from We Like LA here, and in today's video, we're going to talk about visiting Dodger Stadium. Not on a game day, but actually on a non-game day, which you can do almost any time of year by visiting the team store and the upper deck area for free. I actually think this is one of the coolest free things to do in all of LA, at least easiest free things to do. And my buddy Daniel and I paid a visit ourselves a couple weeks back, so took some video along the way, and I thought I might share our experience for you so you know where to go and what to know. Hope you guys enjoy.
Though Dodger Stadium was our primary objective, our first order of business was to stop by East Side Market Italian Deli for arguably the finest meatball sub in all of LA. It's also only a minute down the hill from the ballpark. We took our sandwiches to go, with plans to enjoy our meal with a one-of-a-kind view. To get to the team store, you'll enter at the Sunset Gate, located near the corner of Vince Scully Avenue and Stadium Way. Head to the furthest lane on the right, where you can check in at a kiosk. Simply tell them you're there to visit the store, and they'll direct you to parking lot P. When you arrive at Lot P, you can either go straight inside the store, or, like us, just head through the unlocked gates on either side. The view, of course, is killer. And the grub we brought along wasn't half bad either. The nice thing about the top deck area is you can kind of poke around, checking out the stadium from various vantage points, breathing in some of the placards, signs, and photos you might not even pay much attention to if you were there for a game. It's definitely something different. The team store itself is worth a look if you're searching for authentic Dodger gear in a variety of styles. Of course, it's not exactly the place you're going to find bargain deals on Dodgers apparel. Then again, what would you expect stadium pricing to be? For those interested, keep in mind you can book a formal tour of the stadium where they'll take you to the field level, press box, and the Lexus Dugout Club. Here you can view World Series trophies, most valuable players, Cy Young, Silver Sluggers, and Rookie of the Year awards, all up close. Plus, you'll get filled in on some of the franchise's unique trivia, including the many monikers the team went through in their early history. This list would include the Bridegrooms, the Grooms, the Robins, and the Trolley Dodgers. They finally settled on simply the Dodgers in the 1930s. Now, before we ended our Dodger Stadium excursion, we wanted to get one more epic view, so I told Daniel to drive up Angels Point Road in Elysian Park. We stopped at a picnic area off Park Road and then walked to the playground to a flat perch overlooking Dodger Stadium in downtown Los Angeles. What a view. For my money, the trifecta of East Side Deli, Dodger Stadium, and Elysian Park has to be one of the best ways to spend an afternoon in LA. We certainly didn't mind it.
So the team store is open pretty much year-round from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Some exceptions would be holidays or maybe for some special events. And then obviously on game days, it's going to close early from what I understand. So you might not be able to visit it past noon or 2 p.m. What I would advise doing is calling a phone number, which I'm going to leave in the description below. From what I gather and from speaking to one of the reps there, if somebody picks up and they're there, then the team store will be open that day. However, if you phone in and nobody picks up or you get a machine, that would be an indicator that the team store is closed that day. I think that's kind of frustrating. There's no really any place online where you can find firm information up to the day about whether it's going to be open or not. So what I might do is call a couple days in advance and see if they're going to be open during the hours you plan on visiting. I think especially if you're coming from a long distance, 30, 45 minutes, an hour drive just to visit the team store or to see the stadium, then you might be disappointed if you show up and they're closed. As far as tours go, there's information you can find out on the Dodgers website, or maybe it's the MLB website. I'm going to leave the information below. I believe it's $20 for a tour. Check out that if you're interested in kind of doing more behind the scenes stuff. I think that's more for super Dodger aficionados though. It would be worth it. If you're just kind of a casual baseball fan, maybe not so much. And then finally, as far as that view that we showed at the end of the video that you just saw, it's right by Elysian Fields inside Elysian Park. So if you map it to Elysian Fields on Google Maps, you should find the parking area that you would need to get to in order to just walk over to that perch where you saw some of the footage that I took there at the end. What I will do is I'll leave some GPS coordinates in the description below so you can find that for yourselves as well. And then finally, just kind of wrapping this up, I was thinking about maybe we need to do an actual tips for going to a Dodger game during the season as opposed to just visiting on a non-game day. So what I would like you to do is if you have any thoughts or ideas or tips or comments, leave those in the comments below. And hopefully I can start aggregating some good information so that I can share that maybe as the season goes on. I definitely plan to go to a few Dodger games this year myself, so I'll start thinking about that kind of giving you ideas on like parking options, public transit, food options, either if you're going to eat beforehand or maybe the best food at the stadium, all that kind of stuff. Kind of help you plan your own game day visit if you plan on going to a game this season or whatever. In any case, I do appreciate everybody watching. What I would encourage you to do is, if you're interested in finding out more fun things to do in LA on a regular basis, please join our email newsletter, which is free. What we'll do is we'll send you fun ideas for the week or the weekend or even every day straight to your inbox. So you can sign up there at www.welikela.com/join. Again, I'll leave that link in the description below. And other than that, thanks again, and I hope to see you guys in a future video. Take care.